So, okay, now this is what I've been preparing to speak on, but yesterday I had to work, so I wasn't able to. And then they gave me the truck that don't have a dome light. So if it don't have a dome light, I can't read. I ain't finna mess my eyes up. And then I don't want it to be too dark for prosperity. I want my grandbabies to see me in my time. Like, that's why I keep them gray. And I want them to see that, hey, man, these people watch me get old. You know what I'm saying? I was 39, man. I was in the prime of my life, man. I was building houses. I was young enough to build them. And now I'm 54, man. I can barely get up on the truck. My knees hurt, my hip hurting, and all this here, man. And then people talking about, you know what I mean, like time and they acting like life ain't moving on. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, if I don't put the message out there, somebody else gonna say what I meant. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't do the work, then somebody else gonna get the pay. And then my people gonna be deceived while this dude or female working them. See, because when you are telling a story about somebody else, you working the audience. See me, I'm not working y'all, I'm informing y'all. See, I'm telling y'all about something you don't know. That's revelations. So now check this. I said, I know what is true. See, I know what I did in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But I don't know. See, but I don't know what is real. See, because ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, people been lying to me. And then I went in, that's why I went into the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning to find out what's real. See what I'm saying? So now, see, that's why I say I know what is true in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. But I don't know what is real ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, I don't know what is real. Now, I say, if you were guilty in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, how were you innocent in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning? See, that's the question for this generation from August 12th, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning to February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. How was anybody innocent in between that other than me, Benita Elaine Epps Castle, Tamika Rayshawn Castle, and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr.? In that span of time, who else was innocent? Because I was defending Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., Benita Elaine Epps Castle, Tamika Rayshawn Castle, and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. as Four Castles Incorporated. So that means that I, from Genesis 1, this time I incorporated the heaven and the earth. And I incorporated it under the business name of Four Castles Incorporated. And then I'm now showing the image of God from Genesis 1, when this new creation of heaven and earth under the incorporation of Four Castles Incorporated. Now, let me show you. This is the Prophet Muhammad testifying, right? And this is the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, chapter 5, verses 10 through 16. But those who disbelieve and deny our signs, those are the companions of hellfire. O you who have believed, remember the favor of Allah upon you when a people determined to extend their hand in aggression against you. But he withheld their hands from you, and fear Allah. And upon Allah let the believers rely. And Allah had already taken a covenant from the children of Israel, and we delegated from among them 12 leaders. And Allah said, I am with you if you establish prayer and give zakah. That's Zakah. And believe in the messengers and support them and loan Allah a goodly loan. I will surely remove from you your misdeeds and admit you to the gardens beneath which rivers flow. But whoever of you disbelievers are that has currently strayed from the soundness of the way, so for their breaking of the covenant, we cursed them and made their hearts hard. They distort words from their proper usage and have forgotten a portion of that of which they were reminded. And you will still observe deceit among them, except a few of them, but pardon them and overlook their misdeeds. Indeed, Allah loves the doers of good. And for those who say we are Christians, we take their covenant. We took their covenant. Now, see, but they forgot a portion of that of which they were reminded. So we called among them amnesty, right? For which is defined as a strong feeling. I'm sorry. It's animosity, my bad. But, hey, man, look, animosity, for which is defined as a strong feeling of dislike and hatred until the day, see that boy, of resurrection, for which is defined as the rising again to life of all the human dead before the final judgment. And Allah is going to inform, for which is defined as to communicate knowledge to them about what they used to do. O people of the scripture, there has come to you our messenger, making clear to you much of what you used to conceal, for which is legally defined as to prevent disclosure of or fail to disclose as a provision in a contract, especially in the violation of a duty or a duty to disclose, right, of the scriptures, and overlooking much. There has come to you from Allah a light and a clear book, but by which Allah guides those who pursue his pleasure to the ways of peace and bring them out from darkness into the light by his permission and guidance, and guides them to a straight path. Now, that's the Prophet Muhammad, right? Now, this is Matthew. See, I'm going to show you the Prophet Muhammad, then Matthew. Matthew 12 in the King James Version of the Holy Bible, verses 33 through 37. Neither make the tree good. No, damn it, hold on, excuse me. See, man, Matthew 12, verse 33 through 37. Either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt. For the tree is known by his fruit. O generations of vipers, how can you, being evil, speak good things? Woo! See this is what I'm saying to get, man. This just get me, man. And woo, y'all doing it. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things. And an evil man out of the evil treasure bring forth evil things. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by the words thou shalt be justified, and by thy word thou shalt be condemned. Now, let's read this in my understanding. I'm just going, because it's at the end of this, I'm going to give you Matthew, and then the next version, I'm going to give you the Prophet Muhammad. Now I'm saying either make the tree good in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and his fruit good in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, or else make the tree corrupt in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, right? That's when the state of Florida made the state of Florida corrupt, the tree and his fruit. See, that's the citizens of the state of Florida corrupt in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. That's when the fruit for which are the citizens of the state of Florida became corrupt. See, and for the tree is known by his fruit. See, so now my fruit, for which is Tamika Rayshawn Castle and Tommy and Chancey Castle Jr., right, is my generation that was generated with Miss Benita Elaine Epps Castle. So that's my fruit. It's a old generation of vipers. That's the citizens of the state of Florida. See, ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, they've been trying to survive. But I'm saying, why would you then choose a side of the viper? But then you chose that when you with Adam and Eve. You chose the viper. See, now you don't want to go all the way back because you stop at Genesis 3. See, but now, see what God you speaking for? You ain't speaking for the image of God. You speaking for your father who broke the covenant with God. See, just like you breaking the covenant with me. So now I'm mending the covenant and showing you that I'm in Genesis 1 on the 6th day. And I'm showing you that you in the Garden of Eden being arraigned by me, for whom is the image of God, because you messing with my wife image, my wife female image. See, because you making it look like she left me and she didn't. I told her to leave, so I got to then stand up for that because I was proving that I am who I am.